Guys, this video kanalago keleza nati, aka study with us. Guys, kumblani you can catch us right here on Zanti for sure. Every Monday to Friday from 5 till 6 to extend. Konamanja, us diving straight to the topic. Lady Pink ipon question yako. Ivotangani today. Ivotangani today. Hit us up.
Okay, wow, after that intro, I'm really excited to go straight into the discussion for today. But before I even tell you guys the poll question today, we'll be dealing with a topic that's really important to many of us in South Africa, and that is disability. So let's go check it out. There are over 7 billion people living on Earth today. 7 billion different faces, races, genders, and religions. Of these 7 billion people, approximately 15% live with either a mental or physical disability.
I was born with a physical disability called lipomyelinosis, which is a congenital disorder. The challenges I experience getting from place to place with regards to public transportation, because many taxis don't cater for wheelchairs. If you want to go to a public bathroom, there's a sign that says toilet for wheelchairs, but it's downstairs and you can't really get to it.
Teenagers with physical disabilities always find life a challenge. If they want to go and engage and participate with the able-bodied community, you find people staring at them, looking at them as if they have cognitive inabilities, and even if they want to engage with them, they will go through and then actually engage in third party, like ask questions about them instead of actually directing the questions to them.
If we are out at malls or hospitals anywhere, people turn around and point fingers, what's wrong? And it's always teenagers and older people that you'd expect to have knowledge of these kind of things, but they are the ones who we face problems from.
It's quite difficult to deal with, so they have to go through these different levels of accepting their disability, getting over the denial, confronting their situation, and actually, working forward. And I think that's the reason why we are privileged to have special schools in our country, where the child finds an environment where they can be nurtured, given a chance to grow, given a chance to thrive, find their strong points and work on it and actually excel in life.
Nontantla Edwin Tuli has lived with a physical disability from a young age. Pushing her own personal boundaries, Edward has become a successful television presenter and a motivational speaker.
I'm a paraplegic. I've been a paraplegic since 2002. I was involved in a car accident. I've used my disability more as an advantage. I know people that have said, we might need you in our portfolio for us to get a better chance of getting a project because I'm part of the project. So as much as it's a disadvantage, for me, it's worked more as an advantage. So I like that.
My message to able-bodied teenagers is to look at us the same way that they look amongst themselves. We have got the same mind, we have the same needs, we've got the same interests. So there's not much to us than our physical appearance, which shouldn't be a factor to look at when communicating with us or being involved with any of us.
I know that I can't walk, but I can talk, and I love talking. I can talk till the sun goes down. So I said, let me use my voice, let me use my brain and see what it is that I can do with that. And all you have to remember is where there's a will, there's a way. Why? Because no matter what your disadvantage is, it could be your vehicle to your success.
Wow, I'm so inspired. No matter what your disability is, it could be your success. And that is our topic for today, disability within the youth. And as you know, we've got the GN Clan members right here in studio with me today, and we will discuss this issue of disability even further. So guys, disability within the youth, nibona injan, abantu abayang, are they involved in terms of issues of disabilities?
Well, the way I see it, the youth of today but disabled, they scared to participate in the things that we aren't. Like, they think they're different, but they're not different. I see them as the same. Yeah.
And then Putte?
I'd say right now, the people who are being catered for would be mostly adults, because the young, in Korea Vaya, we have things for wheelchairs, whereby there's this new system of cards. So now, because the youth, they say that if you're disabled, you get complications with the cards and stuff like that. So I'd say they're catering mostly for adults than youth.
Do you think our South African leaders are doing enough for the young disabled people? Like we saw in the clip, the young lady was like, there are toilets for disabled people, but they're downstairs, which means they need to go down the stairs. Do you think is there enough infrastructure for young people that are disabled?
No, there isn't, because you walk around malls, toilets there, sometimes people who are fully abled are using them and you're thinking, why? Because you have toilets, I think there's still a long way, we have a long way to go. And I don't know, Guti, because disabled people are people. Me, I don't see anything wrong with them. They're just like me. It's because they can't talk, they can't speak, but they deserve rights, which are just like us.
Okay. And Mark, I wanted to know from you, what advice can you give to us young people that actually see disabled people as not the same as us?
Fundamentally, PK, they're pretty much the same. You take Stephen Hawkins, one of the great mathematicians, scientists, one of the great Stephen Hawkins, and look at Ada. What a pleasure. She's just amazing to work with. She is just special.
That is right, Mark. And as Ado said in the clip, carry on doing what you do best, because whether you are disabled or not, you're still able to succeed in whatever you do. And that is our discussion for today. But remember, guys, we also want you to join in on the discussion and go onto our Facebook page to answer today's poll question, which goes like this. Do you think that living with a disability makes a person any different from an able-bodied person? Make sure that you log onto our Facebook page, Geleza Nati, or you can tweet us your thoughts and tell us your views. But right now, it's time for us to go check out our School Squad clip, which is all on shoe shining.
Hi everybody, my name is Nkamwele Mujate. By the way, today's topic is all about the shining shoes in Bumulong Secondary School. So I'm going to interview 3 people who are going to tell me why their shoes are like this.
Because I like them this way. I like being neat. So then, yeah, that is why I like them. Because I polish them once a week.
You polish them once a week?
Yes.
Okay, thanks.
I didn't polish them.
Why didn't you polish them?
I think polishing it's such a waste of time.
Thanks. So today we have got many different perspectives and how people do their things. So the conclusion is that look, the children in Bumulong, the majority of Bumulong Secondary School, they polish their shoes. Just that 3% of the people are not polishing their shoes. So that makes the children in Bumulong Secondary School to be clean and nice. So I thank you.
Thank you so much for that School Squad clip on shoe polishing. I remember when I was in high school, I didn't polish my school shoes.
Why?
Because I didn't have the time. And you know what I used to do? But I'm giving people ideas, it's wrong. I won't tell you. Just go onto the Facebook page. I'll drop a quick post and you'll see everything. But guys, remember to log onto our Facebook page and drop us your views. Do you polish your school shoes or don't you? Send us your views. We really want to hear. But right now it's time for us to go to another School Squad clip. And this one is very important. A lot of students actually face this, where teachers and students don't get along. Let's go find out more.
Today I would like to tell you about what is easier, being a teacher or being a student. There are many people that would say that being a teacher is just child's play. And there are many students that would say that being a teacher is much easier. There are 2 ways to look at this. Firstly, a student has to study all subjects, whereas a teacher teaches only one. What do you think is easier, being a teacher or a student? Teacher. Why do you say being a teacher?
Because teachers have free periods through the day and students work out.
We as teachers think students have it easier because we're standing in front of class with a lot of background work that goes into our lesson. So then we think you guys have it easier. But in the same sense, I think we have it easier as well because we don't get tested on our knowledge.
When it comes down to my opinion, I personally think that I'll have to agree with Ms. Katusha that both parties have it easier.
Both parties have it easier, and I have to say, Mark just agreed with the guy saying, yeah, teachers and students have it easier both ways. So guys, remember to go onto our Facebook page, like I always tell you, and give us your views on who has it easier, the teachers or the pupils. And don't forget to go answer our poll question for today, which was on the Facebook page already. So make sure that you participate with us, and we really want to know what is happening in your community. Not only that, but remember that if you'd like to be one of our School Squad journalists, all you need to do is grab your cell phone, record all the events that are happening happening in your community and post them on our Facebook page and share your thoughts on everything that is happening in your community.
And PK, what's about to happen right now? You're about to give away a cash calculator. So who is the lucky person who'll be getting a calculator?
I-calculator yethu namhlanje iya kumuntu o-commente kakhulu and ama-views akhe bezwakala kwi-discussion yethu.
Ngemanga,
And
etlaleho.
uTebogo, because ungichazile ngama-comments akhe. So congratulations, you've won yourself an FX. What? FX Bunny?
82 years plus calculator.
Nazo-ke, we nearly catch your calculator.
Well, guys, must be after this quick commercial break. The Mets sangoma uzoba sneak up amathambo wethu every Monday morning because uMarco uzoba dealing the Mets. Stay tuned.
Keleza nathi